Hi everyone, and thanks for watching another episode of Breaking Elegance, where we help you improve your lifestyle with technology. I'm your host, Don Hill, and today I want to go over our final review of the Galaxy Watch. So let's jump right into the final review of this watch. But before we do that, it's about that time where you go ahead and smash the subscribe button below and follow us over on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram so we can get together on those platforms as well. So this is the Galaxy Watch. Is this watch actually worth buying in 2018? I'm gonna say yes first, and then I'll give you the quirks. So let's start with why I would buy the Galaxy Watch for this year. And that's because it is hands down one of the best wearables available on the market when it comes to actually pairing up with something like Android. Now, if you have an iPhone, I'm going to say stick to the Apple Watch. It's better suited for you. It just works much better with that platform. Now, getting into the nitty-gritty of the Galaxy Watch. Is it much different than the Gear S3 Frontier or the Gear S3 Classic? No. It does give you better battery life. It has a better water resistance, and you could go 50 meters. The 472 milliamp hour battery that's in this watch is amazing. It actually does give me about 4 to 5 days worth of battery life without me needing to really charge, and that's been consistent for over a month and a half. So I gotta give it to them. They have actually accomplished doing something that I wish Apple has accomplished with their Apple Watch, because Apple's watch has given me like about a day and a half, 2 days when it comes to battery life. Now, will they get there? I'm hoping so, and probably yes. Now, when that happens, I would love to see it. Now, besides that, let's jump into the nitty-gritty. I mentioned in a video before that I have issues with the tracking on the Samsung Galaxy Gear S3, and it is no different on the Galaxy Watch. So I would have expected them to actually go ahead and do a better job at calibrating this thing so that it could actually pick up your steps and do a much better job when it comes to tracking fitness and activities. But unfortunately, that's not the case here. It does help you push further into your workout, doing more than you're actually going to need to do to get to your repetition. So it's almost like a trainer telling you one more when you know you already got there, and one more, and keep on pushing you. So if you take it in that sense, it's kind of cool, but it's not cool from the tech point of view. And the nerd in me keeps on saying, why wasn't this calibrated? Because I've been walking around on purpose to see if I could catch this thing not counting steps, and I've done that a couple of times. And that's a little bit of an annoyance. From this standpoint, I expected them to fix that on this iteration of the watch, but it's still there. So Samsung, if you see this, if there's a way to calibrate this, or if there is a way for you guys to release a software update where we can actually get better response from our activities on here, that would be greatly helpful. Now, this is not the most expensive watch. When it comes to actually a wearable, I think that throne goes to Apple with the Apple Watch, because that starts at an even higher price point, but that's besides the point. Going to the actual design of this guy. So this one only comes in a silver and black combination, and right now I have this really cool like brown kind of khaki dark colored band on it, and it has those holes kind of simulating what you would get on a Apple Watch, which I personally like. At least the same color of the S3 Frontier. Would have been nice to actually have that full black. This is like a combination of the Classic and the actual Frontier, but sure, then you really wouldn't notice a difference. So I get why they did it. You wouldn't notice the difference between the Galaxy Watch and the S3 Frontier if they gave you that color option. And they do have really cool color options on the 42 millimeter with the rose gold and the actual midnight black available on the 42 millimeter. Unfortunately, I like big watches. Even though I don't need a big watch, I would prefer to actually have one, so I selected this variant. With that said, I don't have that much more to say about this watch. Is it worth buying? Yes, if you have Android. No, if you have an iPhone. I would say stick to your Apple Watch. The design here, I like the round face, but the Apple Watch is going to give you much better functionality on iOS. This watch can pair up to your iOS device. There's an application for that, but it's not going to give you the full tracking capabilities and the full features that this watch has because of iOS being so closed down. With that said, if you haven't already, go ahead and smash the subscribe button below and follow us over on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram so we can get together on those platforms as well. And like always, you guys have a great one.